So this is Lyme Regis in the southwest of the UK, and it's here that I'm working on my next project, I Am Lyme, photographing the people that make Lyme Regis what it is. The fishermen, the cafe owners, the restaurateurs, the folks who run the B&Bs, the hotels, the ice cream sellers, and whoever else I can get in front of my camera. Now, because there's going to be a lot going on with this, I want it to be as easy and frictionless as possible so that those people I do photograph are able to access their portraits. And so for this, I'm going to be using the share function in Lightroom. So in this video, I'm going to show you absolutely everything you need to know to get the very best out of this feature, whether you use Lightroom, Lightroom Classic and Lightroom Mobile, but even if you don't use Lightroom Mobile. Okay, so first of all, let me show you what you need to do if you use Lightroom Desktop or Lightroom Classic. Now, to share an album, the album obviously has to be in the cloud so that it can become a web page that people can view and access. In Lightroom, commonly referred to as Lightroom Desktop, when I'm in the Local tab, which is where I store all my image files offline on hard drives, I have a few options. If I wanted to add one image to the cloud, I could right-click on it and choose Copy One Photo to Cloud. Then I choose if I want the image to be loose and not organised in any albums, or I could choose New Album. When I choose this option, I'll call this one Adobe Max. Rather than it being a standalone album, I can add it into a folder that I have online already to keep things extra organised. I won't do that for now, but instead will ensure that the Include Selected Photo checkbox is ticked and then click Create. After a second or two, I see this green notification bar telling me that the image is now in the cloud, and I could click on that, but it does disappear after a few seconds. So instead, I will click on the Cloud tab, and here on the left-hand side, we see that new album called Adobe Max and the image inside of it. I'll delete the album and the image and then head back to the Local tab. Now, if there was more than one image I wanted to add to the cloud so I could share them, I could use the Shift key, click on the first and then the last image, and all would be selected. Or I could use the Command key on Mac or Control key on Windows and selectively choose a number of images. Once I have the images selected that I want, I can then right-click and choose Copy, however many images, to the cloud, and I have the same options as before. Or I could go to the Photo menu, then Copy, however many photos, to the cloud, and the same options are there too. I can also do the same to an entire folder of images by hovering my cursor over the folder and then clicking on the three dots, then Copy to Cloud. And again we see those same options. Also in Lightroom, if I go to the Cloud tab, I can go to the Album section, click on the plus icon and choose Create Album. This album could contain images, or like I did with my I Am Lyme project, is create the album with no images in it, but then add them later. Oh, and just to clarify, an album in Lightroom at the time of recording this video is only online. I don't need to tell Lightroom to sync the album with the cloud because it already is. Now, if you're a Lightroom Classic user, you don't have albums, you have collections. So here in Lightroom Classic, I'm going to create a new collection. I'll give it a name. I'll just call it My Shared Images. If I had images selected and wanted them included, I'd make sure to have the Include Selected Photos checkbox ticked, and then the important one, make sure that Sync with Lightroom is ticked. If I wanted to create an empty collection so images could be added later, I'd have no images selected, give the collection a name, and again make sure Sync with Lightroom is checked. Now, here's the thing. A collection made in Lightroom Classic that is synced with Lightroom appears as an album in Lightroom, and all albums, no matter where they originate, then appear in Lightroom Mobile, which you can see on my iPhone. Here's the Adobe Max album I made inside Lightroom Desktop. And here's the My Shared Images collection I made in Lightroom Classic. So now we have an album in the cloud and synced across Lightroom. This is how we share it. I'll start with sharing from Lightroom Desktop. Then I'll show sharing using Lightroom Mobile, which is for anyone using Lightroom or Lightroom Classic. And then I'll finish showing how, if you're a Lightroom Classic user who doesn't have Lightroom Mobile, how you can still share the albums you make. So in Lightroom, to share the album, I first of all make sure that I'm clicked on that album in the bottom left. I then right-click on the album and choose Share and Invite. When I do, I get the Share and Invite options with a web address at the top. This is the web address for the page on the web containing this folder of images. So if I click on it, my default browser opens, and here it is. In the Share and Invite section, there's a number of options available, such as sharing straight to Facebook or X. I can copy the link and then paste it into an email, a WhatsApp, or whatever. I can also set permissions for who can view the web page, making it public or private. In the settings section, I can set permissions such as allowing people to add photos to the album, which is a great option to use if, for example, maybe you're running a photo walk and everyone there can then add their images to the web page. You can allow people to download JPEG versions of the images, which is what I have set for my I Am Lime project, and allow people to like and comment. But they do need an Adobe account to do that though, not a subscription, just an account. You can also choose to include metadata and location to be displayed on the web page too. The Customize section gives you control over how the web page looks, so you can display the album name or not, also change it, and you can display the author name or not. You can choose how to arrange the images on the page, so choose from a photo grid, a column, or one up, and then choose between a light or dark appearance. For example, I'll change this title to I Am Lime Project, and this doesn't change the name of the album, just what appears on the web page. I'll also change the theme from photo grid to column and a light appearance. Now if I refresh the page, you can see the changes, and this is what anyone with the link would see. There's also an invite tab where you can directly invite people using their email address and also control what they can do, be it simply view the album, contribute, meaning that they can add photos to the album, or edit and contribute, meaning they can add images and make changes to the edits on images in the album. Once the invite is sent, then it'll appear in the pending or member section below. And you can also choose to stop sharing the album. Now let's quickly look at this on Lightroom Mobile, and then I'll show you how you do this if you're a Lightroom Classic user that doesn't have or use Lightroom Mobile. So here's Lightroom Mobile on my iPhone. I tap on the album and then tap on the share icon in the upper right, and you can see that the options are identical to what I've just showed in Lightroom, except for now there's a QR code option in the upper right. I'll tap on that, and here is the QR code for the album on the web. So you could just show this to someone, they can scan it and instantly go to the album on their device. You can also download the QR code onto your photo roll on your mobile device. Share the QR code, and also set here the option for people to be able to add photos to the album. This is incredibly useful and something I have set up for my I Am Lime project, so anyone I photograph can then easily be given access to the album so they can then download their image later rather than me sending it to them later by email or whatever. There's no worry of me taking email addresses down wrong or forgetting to send the photos. Now, if you're a Lightroom Classic user that doesn't use Lightroom Mobile and maybe doesn't want to install Lightroom just to access the sharing, here's what you can do. You've created your collection and synced it with Lightroom. Now, if you go to lightroom.adobe.com in your browser, you'll go to Lightroom Web. Here's your collection that is now an album. Click on it. Go to the right-hand side and click on the share icon, and there you go. The link and the QR code that you can copy or download. Easy. So that is the share feature in Lightroom, an incredibly powerful feature, making it super easy to be able to share pictures and albums with people so that they can view, they can download, they can contribute, and they can even edit. Now, if you've got any questions, drop them below. But I'll see you in the next video.